Okay, I've got nothing better to do, so I'm gonna go through these. This was a very dumb decision, because it was literally like a sign, and I was being rambunctious at Warped Tour, and I'm like, I just pulled it off. It's the size of a big chunk of my door, but yeah, they signed it, and that's cool. This one I'm gonna see if my friend wants. I love Silverstein, but she probably likes them more. Whatever. These are all people I've seen too, so. Against me. Wow, that was probably a release for Searching for a Former Clarity or something. Promotion. That's cool. You guys get to watch me fold it too. Shocking to nobody. Every time they came here, I was there, so. That was pretty sweet. I forgot who I went with, but Jake the Snake. There's an action figure on my nightstand like that. I don't know if I went to that, but maybe. It's just a sweet poster. This one I definitely went to. Oh wait, there's one underneath it. Queers, I think so. I think I was at that one. Joe Biafra at Guantanamo. Yep. Rudy's Barbershop. I don't know where I thought I bought tickets to this from Singles Going Steady, but I guess not. I wish I'd gone to this, but I like the poster. I used to go around U District and take bills off of boards. I probably cost people gigs, but Ghost from Japan. Yeah, I was at that one. I used to get into a lot of these things cheap or for free, so yeah, Ghost. Maybe, but I know it's Bushwick Bill, who's now dead, so that sucks. Maybe. Same-sex dick tear sounds like something I would have saw. This one I didn't see, but I like the Brown Derby series, which is they read state screenplays. That's pretty cool. There's one of those coming up. Coffins, I don't think so. Again, I usually just keep these as for fun. This. One second. Skinless. I went and saw them twice. I think this was just at a record store. Like a free promotion, so that's where I got that. Rainfest. Rainfest is sweet. At the Viaduct. Comeback Kid. Ceremony. They'll come up later. Trash Talk, I think, are another bill. I forgot there was a band called Final Fight. And there was a band called Cool Runnings. That's cool. I forgot about that. Hammer Bros are good. The Menzingers I remember being good. I haven't listened to a lot of these bands in a while, but I know Broadway Calls suck. Graph Orlock, oh, that was awesome. Graphic Orlock. Rotting Out, I think they got popular a little bit longer, or after that. But I know it's a Descendants song, so it's one of my favorites. Because look at that sweet artwork. It's like an exploitation film or something. Yeah, I was at that one. Now, this one I didn't see, but this was probably, I would say this was around New Again, maybe? New Again era. Amber on the Coast, I liked a couple of songs. Coincidentally, I liked a girl who was into both of those bands. So that's probably, I was going to give that to them, but they decided never to hang out with me, so they're lost, right? Cafe Racer. Oh, that's an old one. Million Brazilians, Fake Lake, and there's a band called Stabbings. That's awesome. Hot, Dom looking lady with a bunch of draft looking horses. Probably Shetland ponies. All their faces are messed up too. I never realized that. Imagine being in that photo and then you found it, and then you saw it like years later, and you're like, they pay for that? I don't know. Amon Amarth. They're a band I really like, but I don't remember anything about them. I just know they're pretty brutal and Vikings, and as a Norwegian, I kind of have to appreciate every Viking culture thing. This one I do remember though. Brian Posehn. Posehn. Yeah, he's like one of my favorite comedians. He's the metal one. I don't know if this is around. I remember he went off on the Nerd Rage stories on this one, so yeah, it was a good time. Icarus Kid. I used to know Icarus Kid. Fighter X. My friend Laurel used to have either his numbers or MC Fire Drills, and I used to have it on my phone. Even though I didn't know him, I just thought, hey, that's funny. I've always wanted to chip tune my Game Boy, but it broke before I could. Rip. There was a long time where they were having problems with that, and I just kind of got out of solidarity. But I actually love El Cora. Most of the concerts I go to there now are there, so let's not be jerks here. Pagan Fest. Yep, went to one of those. I thought Insafurium was on this one, but apparently he wasn't. Primordial. Oh man, this is a good show. I haven't listened to any of this stuff in a long time though, so but it was a good time. That was sick, dude. Cowl Decapitation and Mayhem. I cannot believe I saw Mayhem. They played Freezing Moon, Chainsaw Gutfuck, the ones that you kind of would expect, but they were also playing a lot of their newer at the time material. So, MC Lars at Warp Tour. I went to Warp Tour because my friend was like, hey, I got a ticket, you want to go? I was massively depressed and I didn't want to go. But when I did, we saw him. I'd only heard his name. And I was like, there's an MC Lars and MC Chris. Is MC Lars his first name? Is it MC Lars is great. I met him and talked to him, and he's a cool dude. Big ones. Speaking of Warp Tour, apparently I met Man Overboard. No idea what any of their music sounds like, but I met them. And I felt weird because I'm like, I don't know you guys. But I just kind of smiled and was like, it's nice to meet you guys. Cool. Alkaline Trio. With Cursive. Oh yeah. I don't think I was as into AK Trey. And I was more so of a Cursive guy going to that. But pretty sick. Here's one of the biggest ones I've ever been to. Converge. Quest. Black Breath. Black Breath. Unfortunately, I believe one of their members died. But they were Seattle. And they were really good. Converge is the most intense thing I've ever seen in my life, real life. You basically toss out the clothes you wore because they are just too drenched to it's just what they're too disgusting to wear ever again. Anyway, I did go to that. Another Brown Derby, The Shining. And I would have kept it anyway because it's The Shining. I don't do a lot of things on New Year's Eve, but one of the ones I did was I saw X. X are probably one of the greatest bands ever, so that was fun. My second Against Me poster in the lineup. Yeah. I'm trying to remember when this was. What album this would have been. What's the one with Teenage Anarchist on it and White Crosses? Laura Jane Grace is like a hero of mine, so I'm kind of letting them down. It's not Searching for Former Sounds of Clarity. That was earlier. I don't know. I have the album picture in my mind. I just cannot name it at the time right now. It'll probably come back to me later, and I'll just blurt it out, and everyone will be like, "Oh, what the fuck?" That's incredible. Hooker Farm. Hooker Farm is the best name I've ever heard. Switchblade the Surgeon. Nice. That's just amazing. Oh, that's just amazing art. I probably would have saw Hooker Farm for $6, so I probably went to this. Agent Orange. Dreadful Children. I believe they're local. But for $10, am I not gonna go? Am I gonna go miss Agent Orange? No way. They may have put Seek and Destroy, which is a Metallica song that they made good. Blog Dahlia from the Dwarves. Solo acoustic, so it wasn't the Dwarves, unfortunately. I had a big period in my life where I was obsessed with the Dwarves. Just because I was being edgy and looking for the grossest, weirdest stuff I could find. That's how I got into black metal. But acoustic, I think 21 over shows are bullshit. But I understand the legalities of it. You know, too much Fugazi in me, I guess. Speaking of Ceremony and Half Heart exclusive final Northwest show, I think they came back. Chop Suey, that's a good one. Ceremony are still kicking it. They've changed a lot, but this was back more in their faster, more power violent years. I still like them now. I just could. I don't listen to a lot of music anymore. Here's one. Here's one. Once again, the number 12 looks like you are back. Scale of the Summit. Those guys are sweet. Misery Signals. Take or leave. Protest the Hero. This is Kazaya era. That's one of the greatest records ever made. Heretics and Killers. They designed Suicide Decay. I have a friend whose last name is Kazaya, so that's even more funny. It's spelled differently, but I secretly think that's why he liked them. There's MC Fire Drill. Must have been a chiptune show. Oh, look at that. MySpace. That's how old that is. Jeez. Dr. Killinger. I don't remember any except MC Fire Drill. Fall of Troy. Blood Cells. That was a big deal. That's Ryan Donnelly, and that's Ryan Donnelly's one of her bands. I think Jonah Bergman's in it. But they were, I love Schoolyard Heroes. I never missed them, except for once. Ryan Donnelly is an amazing human being, and I love Jonah too. Common Existence Tour. I used to have this shirt, and it used to be my favorite shirt. Because it's a Thursday and then Common Existence. Yeah, I love Thursday a lot. Alexisonfire with Law Dispute. Oh, that's interesting. This was obviously before they broke up. I wonder how much this was. Look, more MySpace. Oh, I bought. Oh, yeah, I did. I bought it from a QFC ticket. That's right. Facebook Android. Ooh, we're going from the MySpace to the Facebook. Nice. Didn't go to that, but they're okay. But they're an okay band. My friend just was like, "Hey, look, it's Zombies here." All right. I think so. Camera Obscura are a name I recognize, and I know I've heard a lot, but this is probably going with a girlfriend, and when you go to concerts with girlfriends, you're not really paying attention. This one's cool because that's Beast from 1,000 Fathoms. Helms Ale, I think it's Helms and Helms Hembry, and they're a different band now, but they're awesome. Don't remember what Pike Street War Room. Okay, sure. This I won tickets from KGRG because I knew the lady, or I knew one of the ladies who was on KGRG at the time. So I called in knowing that, hey, I have the advantage here. And I was gonna go, I went. I was gonna go with a date. Date did not show up. They're older, but this is before HR started getting weird. Oh, that's pretty good timing. Bloodhound Beat. I may have just got that for the art. Look. Let's have an anarchy party. Yeah, I went to that. Brought by Revolution Books. Yeah, they're still here. Anyway, I went to that because angst. Maybe. Definitely. Yep. Was there? Of course. Follow Troy again. Suffocation. I think I went to that with my friend who is no longer with us. That's a bummer to look at. My favorites. They screened that documentary, and it was an amazing documentary. So that's all the gig posters I have. Reaching back to see if I have any more. But yeah, those are all my gig posters. I've been to a lot of concerts, so but this is what I've got. Anyways.